So, last week we were talking about. It feels like I'm in the class last week. In the last video, hi guys. I know you guys missed your therapist, but I'm back with another therapy session. So in the last video, we're talking about dealing with the struggles that we face in our 20s, and I'm here with another tip to help us deal with the struggles that we face in our 20s. So today we're going to be dwelling on pressure, unhealthy pressure. So the reason why I am classifying the type of pressure is because honestly, pressure can break you or make you, and unhealthy pressure will break you. Okay,
all the French, Germany, Greek, and all these things that you speak, plus your exposure and educational background, I wonder why you have not made it in.
One of the most major or significant struggles that we face in our 20s is pressure from the society to conform to certain expectations they have. Like I said, not what you expect from yourself. And how do you know that their expectations are even right? Unhealthy pressure can come from anybody. It can come from your friend, it can come from your parents, it can come from your family, from social media, and even from yourself. And the only way you can help yourself out of this unhealthy situation is to realize that you don't have to succumb to this pressure. Take yourself out of this situation, because who is defining what is wrong and what is right? You or them or God? Ask yourself. These days on social media we see things like, if you don't have a car in your 20s, you have wasted your time, you've wasted your age. If you're not married before 30, you are too old to get married. If you don't have an iPhone 15, if you don't have a relationship, if you don't have a job, if you have a small business and you don't have an office job, like, who is setting such standard? Like, who is saying this is wrong and this is right? Who? Some say, at your age you don't have a boyfriend, at your age you see using this kind of phone, you're using an Android. Who told you that an Android phone is not good? Who is setting such standard? I mean, like, if you're the one setting the standards for yourself, I'll say okay, no problem. Not somebody that is struggling to feed him or herself coming to say shit to you, and you're sitting down there listening to them and allowing it get to you. Like, why do they have so much power over your life? You don't have a car at your age, you are doing well. I'm here waking up every morning trying to go to work, and somebody will come and tell me, you don't have a car, why are you using the bus to work? Why don't you book Uber? Book it for me. Are you the one helping me to work? Do not succumb to unnecessary unhealthy pressure. Let me tell you. Why are you using this kind of phone? There's no pressure. If the phone is working for you, use it. If you can buy HP, buy your HP laptop. You must not use MacBook. When the time is right, you will buy MacBook. You're setting the goal for yourself, by yourself. If you need help, you seek professional help. People who have more experience. Let me tell you, you're doing well for yourself. Nobody should come and tell you, let them do what they are doing. People meet at the front. Have you not seen when you be driving, somebody will just come with full speed? You still meet them at the front. You still get to that traffic and you still meet them at the front. You might even move past them. Do you understand? You have the power to create your own path and live life on your own terms. Like, you don't have to do things the way the society expects you to do things. God created everybody differently and uniquely. You don't have to do things the way people are doing things. If everybody becomes an influencer, who's going to be in the bank? Who's going to sell food items to us? Who's going to own big supermarkets where we can shop from? If everybody becomes an influencer, who's going to come up with shopping platforms online? Like, you have to do things differently. You don't have to do things the way people want it or the way society wants it to be. You have the power to create your own path and live life on your own time. Trust me, you don't have to conform to the pattern of the society. When the Bible says in Romans 12:2, do not conform to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Did I get that right? I think so. Work closely with God, because He already told you in Jeremiah 29:11 that He knows the plan that He has for you. Plans to prosper you and to give you an expected end. My own expected end is not your expected end. So everybody should pack themselves and go. We need to learn self-care. We need to learn to say no. We have to focus on personal growth. We have to define our own path. We need to understand that it's actually okay to fall. It's actually okay to not get it right. Pick up the pieces, pick up the lessons, and move on. A failure is not somebody who falls. A failure is somebody who falls and refuses to stand up. Your 20s are about learning, unlearning, relearning, exploring, and finding yourself. You don't need any form of unnecessary and unhealthy pressure. It's important to know yourself and set goals that matter to you, okay? So my babies, like I said, I'll be coming on here now and then to drop these tips for you as your favorite therapist. With this little point of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you don't need unhealthy pressure, okay?